Hey guys, in this video I'm going to be explaining how to efficiently grind for Gummy Mask. So Gummy Mask, you need 4 different resources. You need glitter, oil, enzymes, and glue, 100 of the first 3 and 250 glue, which is going to be the most difficult part. You also need 5 billion honey, but at this stage of the game that you're going to get Gummy Mask, that should be relatively easy anyway. I recommend you can just macro for the honey, but if you don't macro, you can obviously just boost. So that shouldn't be too difficult. So the first item on the list is glitter. Now, glitter is relatively easy to get. Uh, 1 sprout is equal to 1 glitter. I'll show you how. If you look in the blender, a glitter needs 1 sprout and 25 moon charms. Now, moon charms should be extremely easy to get because you can just summon sprouts during the nighttime, and it'll have like a very high chance of being a moon sprout. But there's a lot of different ways that you can get sprouts. You can get them from planters, you can get them from bug runs, you can get them from your bosses. You can even get them from leaves and aphids. I know those are uncommon, but it does have a chance. So you should be doing all of those. And then you can also get them from memory matches, which are planted all across the map. So the next resource you need is enzymes. I find the best way of getting enzymes is crafting them in the blender. You need 50 pineapples and 10 royal jelly. So you can get the pineapples from obviously the pineapple field here just by using sprouts in them and then collecting the pineapples. Sprouts can also give you enzymes by themselves, which is very helpful. You can also get them from planters. I recommend you use something like tacky planter in the pineapple field, or you can use, if you have a festive planter, you should use it in here. You can use ticket planters or plastic planters. I find paper planters to be relatively useless, but yeah, that's you can also you can also get them from quests as well, but they shouldn't be too difficult to get, and you should probably have some before you even start grinding for the Gummy Mask anyway. Oil is relatively the same to enzymes. You should just be using your sprouts in the sunflower field. I recommend using tacky, festive, or plastic planter in this field as well, so you can maximize your amount of sunflowers and oil you get. You can also craft them with sunflowers and royal jellies in the blender for 50 sunflowers and 10 royal jellies. Obviously, you can get them from quests, bosses, memory match, and you can also get them from leaves, but it's a very rare chance. So next on the list is glue. This will be the most difficult portion of your grind, since you need 250 of them. You may have a couple when you start the grind, but it will take a relatively long portion of time. So the first way you can get it is if you're playing during Beesmas, right over in this room here, there's a present. And if you complete enough quests, you can open it, and it will give you a certain amount of glue. The next way you can get glue is from this glue dispenser. I find this to be the laziest and yet most efficient way. So every day you can log on and just collect it. It'll give you 10 or more glue every time. You can also craft it in the blender for 50 gumdrops and 10 royal jellies. Now, I found this to be very helpful in my grind. It probably got me around 50 of it, so that's 1/5 of the glue. Ways you can get gumdrops is, firstly, do not buy them with tickets. That it is a scam. Never do that. But you should puff shrooms, planters. I'll show you what planter to use later. So puff shrooms, planters, memory match, sprouts, and bug runs. Those are the best ways I've find to get gumdrops. So now the planter you need to use for gumdrops is the candy planter in specifically the stump field. It is guaranteed to give you gumdrops every time, and it also even has a chance to give you 10 glue, which is a lot of glue. Obviously, it's not guaranteed, but the majority of the time I found that I got it. So, how do you exactly get the candy planter? Well, if you walk just over to the left of the stump field, you'll find Dapper Bear's shop. If you look in the right of his shop, you will find a multitude of planters. You want to buy the second one, which is the candy planter. I think it's relatively inexpensive, although I'm sorry I cannot check it because I have already bought it. But it is totally worth the price, especially if you're going for Gummy Mask. It should be really cheap. So buy that, place it in the stump field, collect it whenever it's ready, and free glue. Another way you can get glue is just to kill your bosses. You can kill coconut crab, which you need to kill anyway for coconut clogs and coconut canister. But then you can kill your tunnel bear and your king beetle. You can also do stick bug, but I'm not sure if it gives glue or not. Another way you can get glue is just from doing your memory matches. It's relatively unlikely you'll get glue, but if you're desperate, this is definitely one of your best picks for just small little things. So one of the memory matches is here next to Spirit Bear and the pepper field. Another one of the memory matches is here in the sprinkler shop right here. It's 500,000. The next location is next to the Pro Bear shop. I think that's his name. And it's in the 10B area next to the treat dispenser. So it costs 25,000. I think it's very uncommon to get glue, but it's worth the honey if you do get one. The next location and the final memory match is right here in the 30B area. It's up on that ear right there, and you have to parkour up these moon crescents once it turns nighttime. Don't attempt it now or you'll fall right through and die. While you're at it, why not gander on its lid art? And I think it gave me glue. So I don't think it may be guaranteed, I'm not sure, but always do that anyways because it gives you a gingerbread. Did I get a gingerbread? Yep, I got a gingerbread. Another way you can get glue is just simply do your bug runs. Just go around, kill every one of the bugs. Once in a while, like spider, werewolf. See, I got enzymes there, but that could be glue. You could kill rhino beetles, ladybugs, mantises, scorpions, all of those guys. I think the majority of them have glue in their loot table. And then the final way I found to get glue was just by doing quests. I recommend doing Spirit Bear quests. I found that the majority of the time she gives glue, which is really nice, but the other quests do occasionally give glue, like polar bears quests. So thank you for watching to the end, and I hope your Gummy Mask grind goes very smoothly.